we are going to take a look at my Mandy's Magnificent Monthly Must-Haves, and I'm doing them for the fall. So these are the favorites of the fall. We are going to have a combination of a bunch of different things. It's not just going to be beauty, but, you know, I gotta include the dogs too and some other fun stuff. So we will start with the Zach and Zoey hoodies. I just love these hoodies. They're for the dogs, and they are very thick hoodie material like we would wear. And normally in Ohio it gets really cold in December, January, and February. Currently, like tomorrow it's supposed to be 72. So I'm imagining this is what Christmas feels like in Florida, because this is like seasonally, like I guess today was a high, yesterday was a high, and tomorrow's supposed to be a higher. I mean, it's crazy. Normally we have like lots of snow, we're bundled up. But anyway, for when it is cold, these are great. They have little pockets. There's actually a pocket on them, and they're like $10 on Amazon. All of these Mandy's Magnificent Monthly Must-Haves, I'm contacting where they're sold to see if they'll give some kind of discount or something for you guys. So I'm going to wait a couple days to load this to see if I get any more responses back. And if not, these are like $10 to $15 on Amazon. I do know that they have other sites, but I do like Amazon because they ship it to me pretty quickly. But they have like so many different colors, and then look at the hangers. Look at them. They are dogs. I mean, it's so adorable. Here, oh yeah, I did bring up just like an empty. So I think they're pretty durable, and like Marshall gets cheated on by Bowman a lot. Like, she really likes to play and she rips holes and stuff, so it's nice that when I had to replace these that, you know, it wasn't too much of a cost. So let me show you my puppies. Marshall's wearing one right now and he's flat because he's mad about wearing it. He used to wear clothes a lot better. Say hi. Look how cute I am. So these are the Zach and Zoey hoodies, and they come in so many different colors, and normally as soon as I have him walk around like for 2 minutes he's completely fine and forgets he wears it. But him gets cold when he gets groomed, right? Oh, see, he still loves me. Madison, come here. Maddie, come. And this, my friends, is Maddie. And this is her and her hoodie. And Marshall is just under 25 pounds, and he's a big chested guy. All my dogs have very large chests. And this is Maddie, and she's 45 pounds. So they have them in sizes bigger than these dogs. And I can't scoot back. We have a little room. I don't have much space here, so this is Maddie and her hoodie. All right. And Bowman's outside playing with the little girl next door. Okay. Next is the Curl Keeper. This is Curl Keeper. I'm sorry, my dog's hacking up her lung or something. This is the Curl Keeper leave-in conditioner, and I got this in my Birchbox a couple months ago, and I also got their gel a few months before that, and I really like the gel, but I didn't love it enough to purchase it. But I was like, hey, I really do like this, because a lot of gels don't really work on my hair. They either weigh it down or it makes it look oily or crunchy, and I just didn't love that one, but I knew I liked it enough because I still continued using it, and I marked it as favorite on my Birchbox. This is by the same brand, Curl Keeper, and this is just leave-in conditioner, and I love how soft my hair is now. This is so much cheaper. I was using the Moroccan oil, and I'm going to go back and do my old hair routine because people requested it and I never did it, and I'm going to do my new hair routine because I do still use them sometimes. So I use a Moroccan oil normally when I'm going to shower in the morning and then go about my day, but I don't like when I shower at night and then sleep on my hair, how my hair looks with the Moroccan oil. But this, I like how it looks. This is today. I just showered and I used this because I knew I was going to film. But I do like how this looks on my hair once I have laid on it and slept. Like, it doesn't get tangled at the bottom. It doesn't look like carpet. It doesn't get real knotty. But this is a lot cheaper than the Moroccan oil. It makes my hair feel soft. It helps it curl a little bit better when it's dry, because sometimes some pieces like to stay straight. I recommend this. Of course, cruelty free. It wasn't too expensive, and I used my Birchbox points for this. So speaking of Birchbox points, when I got the leave-in conditioner, there is a site called Ebates, and I had friends for 1-2 years telling me you should get an Ebates, you should get an Ebates, and I'm like, oh, that stuff is just scammy, whatever. And so finally I tried to get on it. I got on it in July. I used one of my friend's referral codes, and I'm so happy that I did, because since the very end of July, I think it was July 27th, I signed up, and I think I started using it in August. I have earned almost $80 back. So what it is it's just online shopping. You download this little toolbar. You don't have to download it, but I think it's a little bit more simple if you do. You just press that little E at the top, and it'll tell you how much percent you get back, cash back. Most stores are 2 to 8% cash back. 2% doesn't seem like a lot, but it is over time. And then there are sometimes when, like, Pur Minerals on Black Friday was doing 20% cash back, and that's cash that you get, like, that's yours. You don't have to, like, even, like, they'll put it in your PayPal account. You don't have to get, like, some weird card, like, you know, those annoying Visa cards and stuff like that you're like, how much money does this have on it, how do I use it, blah, blah, blah. No, you get the cash, and I think that that's excellent. And most of, like I said, was 2 to 8%, but like Kohl's is oftentimes 6 to 8%, and And that stuff adds up, and that is just money in your pocket and that you're saving. And what I wanted to tell you about Birchbox is, so Birchbox had like this Black Friday sale for aces, and I just became ace like in November. That just means you spent some money there, and I haven't really spent that much money there besides the monthly boxes, but whatever. So anyway, you got 30% off, I think, for being an ace, and then I had like $40 in points, and so I used that, and then there was free shipping, and so I bought a few things. The Curl Keeper was one with my points, and then I used that 30% off. Anyway, my total was $1.10 by the end of it, like with the discount. When I got my Ebates, I used my Ebates, and it was only like 3% cash back. Like, it wasn't like a big amount for being Black Friday, and I ended up getting $1.20 back. So I made 10 cents in the process. They used the cash back off of the total before all the discounts. So there is a way that you, if you're, you know, mathy enough and waiting for the right time, that you could make a little bit of money off of this. So and if you use my referral code, and I will link it below, and I would really appreciate it if you use it. I believe you get $5 back immediately, and you can send your referral code to others and get them to use it. I just didn't want to keep this from you, because now that I'm finally using it, I make sure that I am looking and seeing what cash back I'll get and stuff like that. There's sometimes where like Kohl's will be 2% cash back, and then like the next week they'll be 8% cash back. So you just gotta check, and you can see it all on the website. So I'll link that below. Please use my referral codes. I really appreciate it. I'm not one of these rich people or anything. I would think that I'm just like most of you. Next, let's talk about this is starting to be one of my new kind of favorite brands. They're cruelty free. Unfortunately, I feel like they don't have like a huge collection yet, but almost everything that I've tried from them, I've absolutely loved. This is It Cosmetics. All right, this is their Celebration Foundation, Illumination, and Medium. I do feel like Medium just a tad bit too dark for me, but I make it work. But if I just, I feel like a light would have been better, but I think this will be more universal, because when I get tan in the summer, I'll be able to use this. I am just wearing the foundation. Like, I cannot say enough about it, and I have oily skin, so I tend to stay away from stuff that says illumination or the highlighters and stuff like that, because I already have that oily component and shiny component to my skin, and I don't want to look like I just have worked out all day, because I haven't. So anyway, this gives me just a little bit of sheen or luster, and I was like, oh no, because it looked really beautiful on, but like 4 or 5 hours later, I don't look more oily. So, like, I look exactly how I put it on. And there are lights kind of blaring on me. You can tell I'm trying to figure out my lighting, and especially in a small area, I don't know what to do, guys. So bear with me in the next couple months as I work on that. But so the lights are definitely illuminating me probably a little bit more. So if you see me close up, that's probably how I look. If I put this on with a primer, it's very full coverage. I don't really love full coverage. That's not me. A lot of people love full coverage. So this is easily buildable. And then also, so I put it on without a primer, and it's like medium. I would still say I have a medium coverage. It goes on and makes you look airbrushed. I mean, and it's matte. Even though it has a little bit of a shine, it still is mattifying. Like, it doesn't look like you put oil on. It doesn't make you look cakey or like you have foundation on, and I don't like that kind of made up look. I mean, obviously I'm wearing eye makeup, like, bam, today, but like, I don't know. There's something about the skin that I do not like when it looks like it has a ton of face makeup on. I just don't. So let's not look at that, but so you can see where it went over my concealer pretty well. You can see how it blends with blush, and my skin is having a little spaz attack, and I mean, it's just beautiful. I can't say enough about this. It is quite pricey, but I will tell you, I got this on QVC in a set, because I was like, there was a couple other things like the mascara that I really like, and I was like, I'll try it, because this is normally like, I think, upper 20s, lower 30s, I believe. I should have found out for you. And it came in a big set, and it came with the brush that I believe is kind of pretty excellent. This brush is supposed to come with it, and you're supposed to swirl it, and I do what it says, but I do feel like it would work just as well without this particular brush. But there's a lot of hair in this brush. It is very stiff, and there aren't going to be very many brushes that you find just like this. You might be able to find on Morphe. But anyway, the set on QVC of 6 was like $60 and everything, and the thing added up to, and the kit added up to like 100 and something. So anyway, I love this by It Cosmetics. I'm wearing their Bye Bye Under Eye as concealer other places. I would highly recommend this, especially if you are an oily girl. If you're probably a dry girl, I would assume this would still work, because you still get that shine. I have not yet put this on over foundation, because some people like to layer their liquid and powder foundations. So I don't know, if it cakes or what it looks like then, but all I know is it can go over primer, and it looks beautiful, and it can go on just your skin, and it looks beautiful. And you can put it on light. I put it on with a very thin brush, just to add a little bit of color, because I knew that I wouldn't have time to contour and stuff. So I didn't want just like a ghost white face. And it went on beautifully then, and it looked good. So I just can't say enough. I was not expecting to even care about this product. I tried it. I loved it. My next makeup product is another product that I wasn't really expecting to even like. This is by Pur Minerals. It's the Volume Vixen 4-in-1 Mascara. I got this free in like the summer, July maybe, from Ulta. One of those things like, if you order $75, we'll send you a 9-piece kit and 2 will be full-size products. And I got this, and I already have so much mascara. I don't even know what made me try this, but I was just like, okay, I'll try it. Oh, because I noticed it was cruelty free. Because I had it in my giveaway pile and I noticed it was cruelty free, and I was like, oh, well, okay, I'll try it, and if I don't like it, then I didn't spend any money on it, it's free. I love this mascara. This mascara, for me, an oily girl, and if you've been around with me, you know, like, I have some issues with mascaras. My eyelashes are pretty long, like, they're not thick, but they're pretty long, and when I blink, they will transfer up here, like the really nice creamy mascaras that are, like, very moist, they ended up transferring up there, and within a couple hours to sometimes 6 to 8 hours, they'll transfer. Anyway, I've had a lot of issues with that, so normally I take the drier mascaras, which do take a longer time to put on. Like, the It mascara is pretty hard to put on, but it looks beautiful. Anyway, that was one of my other favorites, but now the Pure Volume Vixen, this is my favorite mascara I've ever tried. It is a little bit creamy, it's kind of like a gel, a little bit sticky, but like it doesn't stay that way, and it doesn't transfer, it doesn't really clump, it doesn't leave like specks, because there's been a couple mascaras I've tried lately and I like really like them, but a couple hours later you can see like fallout where they've just kind of like dried up, I guess, on your eyelashes and stuff. So anyway, I'm wearing 2 coats. 1 coat looks like normal mascara. 2 coats looks like, I have had 2 people the first and second day that I wore this, and then somebody last week said, asked me the same thing, asked me if I'm wearing fake eyelashes. No, I don't have time for that, and I'm not skilled enough for that little time. So this looks like fake eyelashes, and I will tell you that, I mean, you'll see how amazing my eyes look today with it on. This is like a month old, so it's drying up. It's not as easy to put on anymore. So then when I first got it for the first 3 weeks, it was even better. So what you're seeing now is like low expectations for it, because it's so much better. So this is what my eyelashes look like. And please excuse my eye makeup. It is this wonderful stuff by Lorac, and I accidentally shook it and the cap wasn't on and it flew everywhere, so I was like, oh my gosh, this is so expensive, I better put as much on my face as I can. So then it like fell everywhere. So I don't know if you can see like how awesome my eyelashes look and how long and how thick they look. And depending on how quickly you put it on and what you kind of like, you can make them look a little bit more spidery and thicker. Mine are kind of in between that, or thin and sleek, or mine are in between the spidery and the thin and sleek, because I like spidery because it's a little bit more volume, but I don't want it to look like spiky. I don't know, I'm just not into that. This is $21. It's kind of expensive. They sell it at Ulta. Pur Minerals also has it on their website. But $21, Ulta gives you the $3.50 off of every 10. They also often have the 20% off sales a lot, and I believe that this is included. You can buy this, I believe. But this is a new brand I'm really starting to like. I had another sample from them of something else, and I really liked it. They're cruelty free. They try to use better ingredients. Like a lot of times when you think of healthy, cruelty-free ingredients or mineral ingredients, you're like, oh, it's not going to work as well. No, that's not the case with this. So check them out. I'm still waiting to see if they're going to give any money back, but also Ebates on Christmas or on Black Friday, they were doing they had 20% off on their website, and then Ebates was giving 20% back. Holy moly. So just saying, it's the most amazing mascara I've ever tried, and I needed to share it with you. Last is the Walky Dog, and this has been a favorite and a staple in my house for 2.5, 3 years. I bought it, and this is just a leash attachment that goes onto your bike so that your dog can run while you bike alongside of you, and this pops onto the bike or pops off to be a leash, and this way that your dog cannot come into your bike and get ran over by you, and it also cannot go too far out. I will show you a video of my dogs riding on it. They love it. I do want to do some warnings to it. You cannot bike as fast as you can. You have to learn how to pace for your dog, because they will go full blast and then you'll be like 4 miles away and then they'll just be dead tired. So you do have to pace for your dog. I don't want your dogs to get injured. Also, if it's warm, like even like the slightest bit too warm for your dog, do not take them. I only take my dogs between like 40 degrees and like 65 would be like the hottest, and that still wouldn't be like 65 with the sun shining down, because they do overheat, they can't sweat, so when we're sweating, they're even like worse off, and I don't want my dogs to get sick. And you can't take them for miles and miles and miles on this. Dogs are meant to run short distances fast. Like, they're not cross-country runners, they're like track runners. So I don't want anybody to like think, oh, this is so great, we're gonna go bike to 3 other cities away. No. But I built my dogs up. Like, when we start riding again, we go about 10-15 minutes, and then we come back, and then we just build up. And so they were able to do, I think the furthest I've ever taken them was 8 miles, and that was when we stopped at Grandpa's house on the way. So we didn't do all 8 miles. But it's great. My one dog is a little bit nutty, and she needs exercise. She's like high strung, and she loves it. All my dogs absolutely love this. There are some dogs that won't love it. If your dog does not love it, do not torture them. Do not. You can get like a little bike seat or whatever so that they can ride in a little seat in the back, and they can just enjoy the ride instead. But my dogs all love this, and I will tell you, it has helped so much on days where like I feel like I haven't been able to give them as much time, especially with this teaching gig, like where I'm working like 12-hour days every day, and on the weekends, then I can at least bike, and we're getting a little bit more exercise out of them. So I totally highly recommend this. This is the old version. They have a Walky Dog Plus. They are not that expensive. I would recommend getting some kind of harness for your dog, because so they're not pulling on their neck the whole time. They will pull. Like, Bowman thinks she's a sled dog, I'm pretty sure. And I hope that you enjoyed that video. And my dogs love the Walky Dog, and I think it is a great gift. I think it is a great idea to have it, especially if you're in the warmer states where you can use it a lot. Normally I'm not able to use it in December like I am now, because it's normally too cold, but right now we're getting a lot of use from it. And because by the time I get home at night, I have like 30 minutes of daylight, and so we hurry up and do it then. Thanks for watching. Please let me know what your favorite products are, and if you try any of my favorite products, please let me know what you think of them. I appreciate you stopping by and always sharing my channel with me. And Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, whatever you believe. And remember, if you were thinking about getting a pet, especially for Christmas time, please think about checking your local shelters and rescues. There are many, many dogs that would love for you to save their life. There are pigs, there are cats. And also in January, there's a surplus. January and February, there's a surplus of people taking their animals to the shelter because they didn't actually really want that Christmas kitten or puppy. I hope you have a great winter season. Thanks for looking at my fall favorites. Bye.